What is up? Let's do a tier list of our favorite vegetables. Now, don't get me wrong, all vegetables are terrible, but this is my personal ranking of which ones are the best. S tier being the top, D tier being the pits. And for our first one, we're going to look at cauliflower. Now, what in the world? Dude, okay, my mouse is freaking out. You're going to have to deal with my mouse freaking out basically this whole video. Actually, you know what? C. I'm putting cauliflower in C. You want to know why? All cauliflower is worse broccoli. It's just the worst version of broccoli. It's more bland. It crumbles. Like, it's got a weird crumble to it. I mean, and people, I'm going to use it for pizza crust and for wings because I don't want to eat meat or bread. Despicable vegetable. Bad start. Next, we have got what appears to be an eggplant. Now, guys, how many of y'all have actually eaten an eggplant? I mean, I know there's eggplant parm. I know the dish exists. We all talk about it, but none of us really eat it. I mean, to be fair, eggplant does make the best emoji. You know, I've actually tried eggplant once. It's not the worst, but because I just never, ever eat it, we're gonna put it there. Next we have got some onions. Like the stick onions, as it were. Wow, where do we put that? I'm going to go with B tier on this one. You know, I actually kind of like stick onions. I really like chopping them up for certain salads. I think that they're way easier to cut than an actual onion. They make you cry less. They're not so pungent. You know, it's like more of a subtle oniony taste. I dig them. I love putting them in ramen noodles and stuff like that and some other salads. Boy, am I talking myself into A tier here? Nah, they belong in B, because at the end of the day, it's a bloody onion. Okay, mushrooms. Ooh, mushrooms. Guys, nutritional value. I personally love mushrooms. I love it on my pizza. I love fried mushrooms. I like them just steamed. Oh, sauteed mushrooms. Forget about it. Put it on my steak. Man, it's just so barely off from S. You want to know why? Because one, they're expensive. Also, two, there's just not that many dishes you can put it on. Sure, you can put it on pizza. What am I even saying? I'm going to actually put mushrooms in S tier. Wow, nutritional value. Sure, they're kind of expensive, but, you know, that's what we build houses for. We'll build some more decks to afford them, you know what I mean? Folks. All right, next we have got sweet potato. Potato's ugly cousin. I'm actually going to put sweet potato in A. I love sweet potato desserts. I love sweet potato fries. They're just, well, it's a potato, but it's sweet. What do I have to say here, folks? Sweet potatoes are just obviously A tier. I love sweet potatoes. And again, this is my personal ranking. If you disagree, go away. Radishes. Ooh. Radishes. I think I'm going to put radishes in C tier. So radishes kind of have like a weird mustardy taste to them, and it's really like shrill. And the dishes that radishes actually complement are just, they're so few. I don't hate them. They're not bad enough to be in D tier, but whatever. Yeah. All right, what is this? Is this like some kind of white carrot or something? What the heck is this supposed to be? People in the comments, what is this thing? Is that just like a white carrot? Whatever, I'm going to put it in C because, you know, why hate what you don't know? But I'm pretty sure it's just like a white carrot. But there's carrots on this tier list right here. Whatever, go to C. I don't care enough to think about it. Alrighty, what do we got here next? That appears to be white onions. Now, white onions, I'm going to put them one tier, but ooh. Yeah, Here's the problem with onions that aren't stick onions. They're harder to mince. I mean, if we have the slap chop at home. No, we got the slap chop. What am I doing motion-wise here? We got the slap chop at home, which has made onions a lot easier. But, man, they're annoying to mince. They make you cry. There's some dishes that you can put it in. Dishes and marinades and stuff. Certain salads. I don't hate onions. But to me, the onion itself tastes bad. I mean, if you want to put it on a burger, you got to grill it first. You know, I when I go to cookout and they just throw a big old thing of raw onion on it, it's just it ain't it. It ain't it. Man, am I talking myself into C tier here? Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. We're putting onions in C tier. Sorry. I mean, you gotta cook them for them to be right. The dishes that they actually complement are few. Okay, that's where I'm sticking it. Sorry, onion lovers. Man, we're getting a lot in C tier here. Till we get to the cucumber. Now, this is gonna be controversial, but I think the cucumber is just... Oh, fudge. Oh, gosh, is it A or B? Oh, why did I have to go on about it being controversial? Okay, I'm gonna put it in B. And the reason I'm putting it in B rather than A is a cucumber is only as good as what you put on it. Now, sure, a cucumber can be a proper snack just on its own. The shape is great. Um, they're good for salad. You know what? We're going A. We're going A with the cucumber. I like cucumbers enough. Sprinkle a little salt and pepper on them. But then again, can you really say that a cucumber is good if you have to sprinkle salt and pepper? Oh man, the bloody Russians. But or Russians, Ukrainians. I'm a Ukrainian. Oh, I get that you can't call Russians and Ukrainians the same thing anymore because of like the war and stuff. But the Ukrainians and Russians make this really good dish, and it's super garlicky, as all Russian Ukrainian stuff are. Slavic. Let's just call it Slavic. There's this Slavic dish where like you do the garlic and stuff and the dill and the oil. Oh man. Yeah, we're going to leave it in A. We're leaving it in A, and that's final. What the heck is this next one? What even... Oh, no, that's broccoli. What is this one right here? I don't know what it is, so it's... You know what? I don't know what it is, and it's going in D, because we don't have anything in D yet, and I really don't know what that is. Is that dill? I mean, it looks like an onion, but it just looks like... Oh, whatever. We're not worrying about it. The list must go on. Broccoli, easy S tier. I love broccoli. This is my list. Broccoli is S tier. Whether it's steamed, whether it's with Asian food. I mean, for some reason, broccoli just makes Asian food way better. We're talking broccoli cheddar soup, one of my favorite soups ever. And you know what the big part of that is? Broccoli. It's broccoli cheddar soup. Man, it's also 1:30 in the morning. Holy moly. Why am I doing this list right now? Anywho's, broccoli cheddar soup. Great. Broccoli steamed. Back in the day, they used to do the cheesy broccoli. If you ever go to Cheddar's, get the broccoli casserole. Man, yeah, I love broccoli. Always have. Great tasting. I even eat it raw, which it makes me a criminal of sorts. I can understand that. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Broccoli is S tier. Ooh, next we have Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is probably going to be B for me because the prep work on Brussels sprouts is pretty rough. Or at least if you prepare them right, sure, you can just tumble them into a tray or rinse them first. But, anyone who actually makes Brussels sprouts is going to make sure that you split them in half. The problem for me is Brussels sprouts only taste as good as what you put on it. So if you're doing like a vinaigrette or something that you're pouring on it, salt, pepper, lemon, do whatever you want, it's not bad by any means. It's just middle of the pack because it's hard to prep and really it only tastes as good as what you put on it. But, yeah, Brussels sprouts are going B for me. Middle of the road, not so bad. Ooh, garlic. Ooh, where is garlic going? I'm going to also put garlic in B tier. Garlic makes your breath smell bad. Now, my breath smells bad as it is. Nah, I'm kidding. I think. I don't know if I'm kidding. That's for the people to decide when they smell my breath, huh? Garlic, it's annoying to peel, but it just improves a lot of dishes when you're cooking stuff. Whether it's minced garlic on salmon, whether it's, oh my gosh, I'm running out of things to do. Garlic cheesy potatoes or something. Garlic is good. I just like garlic. It's annoying. You know what? F it. I'm going A. There's so many dishes that I love that just include garlic. I know it's biased. Whatever. All right. Now we've got cabbage. Now this is controversial, people. But cabbage Cabbage is going to go A for me. Now, personally, I can take a head of cabbage and watch a movie and just peel cabbage off of it and eat it. I love cabbage. I love steamed cabbage. I think sauerkraut is made out of cabbage, and I love bratwurst. So cabbage is just it's so good. I just love cabbage. Deal with it. It's so good. So good. This is my list. Bell pepper, immediate D tier. I hate bell peppers. You know, my wife, sorry Esther if you're watching this, my wife, she just loves to get bell peppers every single time. You know, to me, bell peppers are just extra work just to fill up dishes. It's a place filler. It has no taste. And then when it cooks, its consistency is just mush. I hate bell pepper with a fashion. Not with a fashion. I hate bell pepper with a passion. I think it's best eaten raw. I don't think you should ever cook bell pepper. I don't like stuffed bell peppers. I'll stuff anything before I stuff a bell pepper. Oy, sorry. I just supremely hate bell peppers. Next, we have got tomatoes. Ooh. I'm going to put tomatoes B tier. I like some of the salads that tomatoes are in. I personally don't like tomatoes on my sandwiches. I think tomatoes only belong on a BLT. Tomatoes do not belong on burgers. You can make some salads with them, and when you're cutting them, it just creates a puddle of water. What's the point? Whatever. Tomatoes are B tier. They're not so bad, but they're not so great. Cabbage, also going in B tier. That's not cabbage, that's lettuce. Forgive me, folks. It's 1:30 a.m. Lettuce, it's tasteless. I also don't think lettuce belongs on burgers, but I think it has more of an argument to belong on a burger than tomato does. Lettuce, it's again just a place filler. I like it kind of when it's crispy, no taste. You can like wrap stuff in it. I don't know. Wow, am I talking myself into C tier for lettuce? Oh no, because it's good for oh, I love Caesar salad. Wow, yeah. Yeah, let's leave lettuce in B, because Caesar salad. Okay. Controversial here. Red pepper? Oh, fudge. Okay, red pepper's going in A tier. Now, let me explain myself. Red pepper is by no means the best onion, but guys, I've got 3 words for you. Pico de gallo. I love pico de gallo. I love me every Hispanic dish, and red onions are the supreme Hispanic onion. Oh man, some pico de gallo. You can even put red onions on a burger. I think that raw red onions on a burger are less of a sin than white onions that are raw is on a burger. You can even grill the red onions, whatever. But the 3 words, and I know this list isn't making a whole lot of sense. I know it's not. I just love red onions because of pico de gallo. All right, next we've got spinach. Big fan of spinach. Nutritional. I like it on sandwiches. I go to Subway, and for whatever reason, I always get spinach. Like spinach, it's non-invasive. It actually fits on the sandwich easier. It doesn't make your sandwich moist. I love spinach dip. I do. I love spinach dip. There's a lot of good stuff you can make with spinach. I can't really remember it all right now, but I know I'm very fond of spinach, and it's my list, and I want it in A. What is this? I think this is an artichoke. Okay, I'm gonna put artichoke in. I'm gonna just drop it in C. Sorry, all artichokes do for me is artichoke dip is okay. That's it. I don't know if artichoke has any other use, and if that's not an artichoke, I'm sorry. I'll wear the egg on my head for this. Butternut squash, dude, just D tier. Like what? Why does this even exist? Like, why did God create butternut squash? I don't think I've actually ever had butternut squash. I think one time my wife made spaghetti out of butternut squash, and it was actually pretty good. So it's like kind of a healthy alternative to spaghetti. But if you're trying to take the place of spaghetti, you belong in D. I don't think I've ever gone into a store and purchased butternut squash. Alrighty, next is carrots. Carrots is a B tier for me. The reason carrots is a B tier is because, I actually like to snack on carrots. I like snacking on carrots. Guilty, just take the whole bloody thing. I love this carrot salad that my wife makes. Very good. What else? Carrots and Asian dishes. I love Asian food. Wow, am I talking myself into A here? No, no, I'm just gonna leave it here in B. It's a proper dish. Not a proper dish, it's a proper veggie. Anywho's oh gosh, I don't know what these are. I just can't handle the pressure right now. I just really don't know what those are. D tier. I don't know what you are, so you're clearly not significant. Now, guys, we've got a heavy hitter here. Potato. I think we all knew that potato was going to be S tier. You know what? Hold up, folks. We have done ourselves a disservice. Oh no, not a row below. Oh fudge. Oh gosh, what have I done? Oh no. Oh, you know what, people? I have created a grave sin here. You know what? Yeah, this is potato. Potato belongs on its own tier. Wow, what did I delete from this tier? Oh, mushrooms and spaghetti. Not spaghetti, broccoli. Guys, potato is in its own tier. A potato has given us the French fry. And you know what? You know what people forget to give the potato credit for? Potato chips. Oi, kettle cooked chips? Forget about it. Oh, kettle cooked jalapeno chips? Forget about it. Wow. I mean, potato chips, mashed potatoes, complements any steak, any fish dish. Wow. Wow, the potato is just the best. Scalloped potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato chips, French fries, waffle fries. It's endless. Potato is the bomb. All right, next we're going to go on to beets. Ooh. I'm going to put beets at B tier. I actually like the taste of beets. I like the consistency of them. I love beet salad. I like putting beets on actually certain sandwiches. I know, it seems like I don't know how to... Well, actually, this is the tier for all the sandwich stuff, because I got, like, lettuce and tomato here, so maybe that's right where it belongs. Personally, I like beets. I like beet salad. I like borscht, red borscht. You can't do that without beets. Great stuff. All right, guys. Ooh, another heavy hitter. We've got corn in S tier. Guys, corn, you can eat corn raw. Corn is just so good. It's so good you can eat it raw. You can do Mexican street corn. You can take the corn off the thing and do like just a bowl of buttered corn. Oh, corn is just so good. I don't need to explain it, folks. Anyone with half a brain knows that corn is the goat. What's going on next here? Jalapenos. Oh my gosh, S tier. And it's only for 2 reasons. First reason involves 3 words. That's pico de gallo. Oh yeah. Also, what else are jalapeno? Dude, jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno poppers, people. They're great. They're just great. What else? Pickled jalapenos on nachos. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jalapenos, they're just so great. S tier, easy. Celery, wow. I'm going to go C tier. Celery nearly misses D tier. It's tasteless. It has that weird stringy thing going on with it where like you bite it off and for some reason strings come off with it. What is the point of this? I only like it because of like some chicken salad stuff and some seafood dishes. Also, celery with hot wings is a fine addition. So you are going into C. You know what else is going into C? Red cabbage. Red cabbage is just cabbage with less applications. You know, there's a really good salad that I like with red cabbage and broccoli, but just do I ever choose red cabbage over regular cabbage? No. Just no. Anywho's, we move on. Oh, to more bunched onions? Okay, I'm just going to put you into B. I'm pretty sure these 2 things are the same thing. So, whatever. Ooh, asparagus. You know what? I'm putting asparagus in B. Now, don't get me wrong. Asparagus is good, but there's a couple of fallbacks. It's the same like Brussels sprouts, where they're only as good as what you put on them. Except for the more annoying thing about asparagus is they're really finicky to cook. They're easy to overcook and just over crisp, but also they're really easy to undercook and just be hard to bite and like gummy. So because they're hard to cook, they're expensive, and they're only as good as what you put on them, they're going to go in B tier, because I still do like them. They're a good complement to, like, steak and mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's that. Anywho's, last and certainly not least, is kale. I am going to put kale in B. The reason I'm putting kale in B is because zuppa toscana is probably the only good thing that comes out of kale. I like kale salad. Kale salad, zuppa toscana. It's kind of a throwaway veggie. It's almost like lettuce in that regard, where, yeah, or it's almost like asparagus or Brussels sprouts, where it's only as good as what it's in. If zuppa toscana soup didn't exist, I don't know if I would even eat kale. Anywho's, folks, that is my list. I hope you enjoyed. Especially you, Esther, my lovely wife. This video is for you. So, thanks. Thanks for everything. I'm talking to my wife, not you guys. Anyone else who's watching this, I appreciate you showing up, but I appreciate my wife more than you. Anywho's, that's it. This video has gone on for too long. Goodbye. Whatever, bye and stuff. Let me shut this video off. How do I... There we go.